Right, here we are. This is the fire station here, and if you look over there, look, see the boulders that they put in? That's the flood defence for the risca over there, look. I mean, all it'll do here is raise up and go over the banking, look. If you notice, all the banking's raised up. If someone done this back in the 80s and been ongoing for years, like. But without this, you know, we used to be under Islwyn Borough Council, like, they must have had something to do with it, because Caerphilly won't help it. But, saying that, I'm going to carry on down the road now and show you. Here's the straight block. Not so much now, but that'll be high tides and floods. I'll be coming down here as fast as can be, and the breakers will slow it down. See, slightly on the bend there, look. Not that. See all we've done there? There we are. See how all the banking is built up on the right hand side? That's protecting this colour. Nobody ever sees this. Well, I didn't even take much notice, only because of the flooding, and I remember back that was never there in the day, see? And the speed and the rise of this river, I'm going to come back on over there now and show you where it broke its banks. And carry on straight, see? Straight through Risca. Right, here we are. And this is where it burst its banks, look. This is all flood defenced against that happening ever again. See all them boulders and the brickwork in there? Nice new bridge. It's all part built when they done the bypass up there. This is where it literally, you can't ask a river, you know, to carry on going around a bend, you know. It just burst and go straight. And it took its natural course, like, through Risca. Well, I was down on the wall by the, that night I was down on the wall by the commercial there, and we balanced along top of the wall, and we was watching the river and looked across in the houses, terrace street there. They were still in the houses. Lights was on, candle lit. I said, imagine, lights was on, people were in there but they couldn't get out the house. Because this river's going through Risca. I was talking to my mother yesterday, and that was funny. She reminded me of something I told her, and it was about a mannequin breaking out of a shop window. Well, we was on the end of the wall watching the river, and this mannequin comes down the river with his arm up in the air, and we thought it was a human being, and we were all like, bloody hell, like, there's someone in the river. It was only on closer inspection, it was a mannequin. But for a few minutes, it'd give us a fright, like. How Mum reminded me last night. I don't know who I was down here, whether I was Neil Cochran, Stitchy, or one of the boys who's house above us. But I can't remember this day who was with me. It was a couple of us. Anyway, I just want to show you, before I got my batteries going, just show you the river now, which actually goes through, it actually goes down and around the back of Risca. And we're forever thankful for these breakers and whoever put the flood defence in. You see what I'm saying, look? Risca's down there, and now it's bending round the back of it. Right, I gotta go now, the batteries are on. I'm hoping it all records.